Cadbury. It is a multinational food company which produces confectionery, sweet and soft drink in a special way. It was created by John Cadbury in 1824 in Birmingham when he was 22. The first store was located next to the business from his father in one of the most famous and important streets of the time in Birmingham. His popularity was being increased and made his product line in a high quality. In 1831, he rented a small factory near his tent to become his own supplier of raw materials for new products, and thus start the foundation of what would become the Great Cadbury Company.
Why did Cadbury choose Poland to enter the confectionery market in Central and Eastern Europe? Basically because it was a growing market and eager to change its image with a series of important events, which had to do with their political views. Poland was among a group of European countries that had received communist regime 45 years before too. But when Cadbury decided to enter this country a few years after the fall, Poland had a large percentage of private sector and a prosperous future for investing environment. One way to change this image and achieve economic growth was to promote development with his European partners, especially the United Kingdom, which has a population of 150,000 Polish. Another key factor in the entrance of Cadbury in Poland was that, despite the fact that Poland has one of the largest confectionery markets in Europe, none of the major international Cadbury competitors was there.
Until then, Cadbury had three options in order to respond to the Polish market. 1. Export from other Cadbury companies. 2. Acquire from a Polish joint venture. 3. Set his own local factory. After the communists regained the government implemented an opponent trade policy that increased imports, but to protect local industry and implement import tariffs which were quite hit for confectionery products. With this new policy, export to Poland were not an economical viable option. For that, he evaluated the major confectionery companies into country to find the rich acquirer partner. But there were other problems at excess start for lack of investment. For this reason, the first two options of Cadbury were discarded and the idea of establishing his own local factory was highlighted.
All throughout the confectionery market was very big in Poland. Cadbury developed a market study to determine whether his products would be acceptable. He decided to produce his line of existing products, but also a more economical line of products under the name of Piasten. After identifying the products and the acceptance of them, it became possible to forecast the potential sales that could be achieved in Poland. All of this information, together with the cost for the manufacture and operation of the factory, made the project economically viable. In 1993, Cadbury takes the decision to invest £20 million in the construction of the factory and development of his new business.
To select the right place for the manufacture and development of the project, Cadbury sometimes visited Poland to identify the appropriate location. They were based on criteria such as total cost, geographic location, weather condition, availability of network services, distance from competitors, and regional population. Another important factor was the close population to the plant, as Cadbury will join the community and work with the mayor. For the implementation of the project, development and construction of the factory, Cadbury designed a group of engineering consultants to oversee the project. This group was responsible for the selection of contractors for the completion of construction. The construction process was challenging The 900 square meters of the factory had to be ready in 1 year in order to fulfill projected sales for the confectionery season from autumn to spring. The weather was also another great challenge. In a country like Poland, where temperatures can vary and reach 30 C and 15 C in winter and summer, the factory building was just a pit step in the project. The ways in which they would operate, techniques and products produced were another big step. Cadbury forming a technician team to design, build, and acquire all necessary for the manufacture of selected product line machinery equipment.
One of the biggest challenges facing Cadbury in Poland was the recruitment of training staff for operation of the plant, due to lack of experienced Polish staff, especially in the areas of finance and marketing. For this reason, Cadbury believes that the best option is to hire foreign staff. Consul contract was performed to attract the best and suitable candidates for the positions. The identification of staff also had a problem, the language barrier. Some interviews were conducted with a translator. An induction plan was made in UK for both new employees and Polish employees to integrate people in the company. Cadbury survival brought benefits to the surrounding community. One of these benefits was that the funds generated by the purchase of land helped put a new school in Coverset. The employment impact helped a lot of economic of the area, as it was characterized a place with high unemployment. Cadbury is committed to actively contribute to the community and improve the environment in which people live and work.